Your mindset is the foundation upon which your entire life is built. It is the lens through which you interpret every challenge, every success, every failure, and every opportunity. Mindset determines your behavior. It drives your actions. It shapes your outcomes. It is not just one part of success. It is everything. The way you think sets the course for everything you do. If your thoughts are weak, your actions will be weak. If your beliefs are small, your results will be small. But when your mind is fortified with purpose, your entire being transforms. A powerful mindset is what separates the average from the exceptional. It's not talent, it's not luck, it's not circumstance. It's the way you think, especially when life gets hard. Every champion, every leader, every self-made success story started with a thought, a belief, an idea in the mind that said, I can do this. That belief wasn't born from comfort. It was forged in struggle. It was built through failure. It was strengthened by doubt and disbelief. But it survived. And that's what made all the difference. You don't control everything in life, but you control your mindset. And that controls how you respond to everything. That's your power. That's your leverage. And that's what too many people ignore. They wait for the perfect moment. They wait for motivation. They wait for someone to give them permission. But life doesn't reward those who wait. It rewards those who take control of their thoughts and train their minds to act, even when they don't feel ready, especially when they don't feel ready. A strong mindset sees opportunity in discomfort. It sees growth in pain. It sees clarity in chaos. It doesn't fold under pressure. It rises through it. Because pressure doesn't break strong minds. It builds them. Weak minds panic. They complain. They make excuses. They blame circumstances, people, timing, and luck. But strong minds, they adapt. They endure. They rise. The people who win in life aren't the ones with the least problems. They're the ones with the strongest minds, the ones who train their thoughts to see beyond their limits, who understand that the battle is won internally long before it's seen externally. You can study success all day. You can read every book, watch every video, listen to every podcast. But if your mindset is still one of fear, doubt, or hesitation, none of that knowledge will help you. You'll still stay stuck, because action flows from mindset. Confidence flows from belief. Discipline flows from identity. And identity is shaped by the thoughts you repeat to yourself every single day. If you tell yourself you're not good enough, you'll prove it right. If you tell yourself it's too hard, it will be. But if you tell yourself, I will find a way, then your mind goes to work to make that true. It begins looking for solutions instead of problems. It begins building habits instead of excuses. That's the power of mindset. Mindset is more than positive thinking. It's disciplined thinking. It's trained thinking. It's choosing to believe when logic says quit. It's refusing to let fear make decisions. It's telling yourself, this pain is part of my path, and pushing forward anyway. You will be tested. Life will challenge you. People will doubt you. Circumstances will shake you. But none of that can destroy you unless you let it into your mind. Your mind is your first battlefield. Guard it. Strengthen it. Master it. The strongest people aren't always the loudest. They're the ones who stay composed when others panic, who stay focused when others get distracted, who stay consistent when others quit. That strength doesn't come from emotion. It comes from mindset. You must decide what kind of person you're going to be. Not once, but every day. You must decide that your dreams are worth more than your excuses, that your future is worth more than your comfort, that your growth is worth more than your pride. You will fail. You will fall. You will face setbacks. But if your mindset is unshakable, nothing can stop you from rising again. Nothing can break a person who refuses to mentally surrender. Everything starts in the mind. Your hustle, your vision, your persistence, your habits, your standards. If your mind is weak, you'll settle for average. If your mind is strong, you'll demand greatness from yourself and from the world around you. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need all the answers. You just need the mindset that says, I will keep going, I will keep learning, I will not give up. That mindset will take you further than any plan, any strategy, any shortcut. When you train your mind to push past the point where most people stop, that's when you discover who you really are. That's when you meet the version of you that doesn't make excuses, the version that doesn't fear rejection, the version that shows up even when it's hard. That's the version that builds a life of purpose, impact, and success. You have the power to create that mindset. But you have to stop feeding the mindset of doubt, laziness, and weakness. You have to stop giving time to negative thoughts. Stop arguing for your limitations. Start feeding your mind the same way you train your body, with intention, with discipline, with consistency. You don't become unstoppable by accident. You become unstoppable by design, by programming your mind to endure, to believe, to act, to persevere. And that starts with the words you speak to yourself. It starts with the identity you claim. Mindset is choosing to believe that the work will pay off, even when no one sees it yet. Mindset is showing up when it's hard, when it's lonely, when it's boring. Mindset is ignoring distractions and chasing excellence. Mindset is knowing that pain is temporary, but regret lasts forever. If you want a different life, you need a different mindset. A mindset that doesn't shrink when things get hard, but expands. A mindset that doesn't run from struggle, but uses it as fuel. A mindset that doesn't hope for easy, but thrives in challenge. You were not made to stay stuck. You were not made to play small. You were made to rise. But to rise, you must first choose a mindset that refuses to settle, that refuses to accept average, that refuses to live a life defined by fear. You are capable of more, but you must believe that first. Your mind has to see it before your hands can build it. So see the vision, speak the vision, become the vision. Every day, your mind is your most powerful weapon or your most dangerous enemy. Train it, respect it, feed it, protect it, because mindset is everything.